Hey everyone, it's Theo and Rebecca, and you may have noticed that we've been sort of quiet the last couple of weeks. Basically, we've been dealing with kind of non-stop health issues with our kids, and right now we're sitting in the hospital with Ben. Um, we're in a private hospital right now, but he was in another hospital last week, in a public hospital. But we've just been dealing with lots of attacks on our health and on our kids. Um, Ironically, in a season where we've had a lot of fruit in our ministry. It's Saturday afternoon right now, and Ben's in the hospital. And tomorrow morning, we're supposed to be baptizing people after church. And I spent all of the last couple of weeks meeting with different people that wanted to get baptized and sharing the gospel with some of them and just rejoicing with others. And here we are in the hospital figuring out how we're going to get to church and do the things that we got to do with the kids. And it's been a crazy couple of weeks. But we wanted to thank you guys. We know that some of you knew already. I haven't been super vocal. I don't like being a squeaky wheel or complaining. I guess I kind of complain too much already to my wife. She's laughing in the background. And so I figured I didn't need to get on my email and complain to all of you guys. But the reality is that even though we're here in the hospital, it's Benji's 1 year birthday. He turned a year yesterday here in the hospital. Uh, God has still been faithful, and I feel really exhausted right now, but I don't really feel particularly worried. I just feel tired. Our three other kids are home with vomit and diarrhea, and my mother-in-law is with them right now, and it's been a huge blessing to have her help. But yeah, somehow, a year ago when Benji was born, things were really complicated, and that was really difficult for me. But somehow I have a different perspective this time. I feel a little bit more confidence in the Lord. I still feel really tired, and I'm sick myself, and so is Rebecca. Our whole family got sick with whatever this is. But yeah, I just wanted to say to all of you, thank you for being our friends, for praying for us, and be encouraged. The Lord is faithful. I didn't expect that we would be in the hospital again. We were just in the hospital last week. And it kind of feels like we're having adrenal burnout between Rebecca and I because we've been just going full speed with everything we have to do these last couple weeks. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful because I realize that one, we have so many blessings in our life, and the Lord is so faithful. And two, we have the biggest blessing of all, which is a relationship with Him, which honestly, I mean, God sustains me. I'm so weak and unable to handle anything on my own. But the Lord and His friendship and His love is a constant source of hope. And three, it always inspires me to look in with eyes of compassion at those that are suffering way worse than we are, and to pray for them, because I realize that even our light and momentary afflictions don't measure up with what some other people are dealing with, and yet you guys know the verse. They don't measure up with the glory and the promise, the blessing that the Lord has for us. So pray for us, pray for others. Ask the Lord to show you what you can be thankful of. Got Benji throwing his birthday toy here on the ground. Oh, but we just wanted to say hi. I haven't sent out an update. I was planning on sending it out 2 weeks ago, but sometimes life doesn't give us the opportunity to do things the way we want them or when we want them. But the reality is that there's always hope in the Lord. And so my hope is in the Lord. I pray that God would bless you and say hi. Let me know what's going on with you guys, what's going on, what the Lord is doing. I had a Zoom call with a couple of brothers this morning, and I was so blessed just to hear the answered prayers that the Lord was moving in their lives. And that's maybe the biggest blessing about being on the mission field, being a pastor, is being able to hear and see firsthand what the Lord is doing in other people's lives and how faithful He is. So be encouraged. God is faithful. And yeah, hopefully talk to you guys soon. And hopefully the next video will be much better circumstances. All right, adios.